that it's cut at a kind of a weird size, and notice that I say the square should measure 3.4 or a scant 3.5 inches. So it's smaller than you're used to doing,
yeah.
and if you don't write that down or you don't circle it,
Right here.
it's going to be a problem.
Measures 3.4.
We're on
Or
block
scant
2.
3.5.
We're on block 2.
And that's right, we shouldn't change that.
Right, don't change it, but you make
Needs to be.
because you never do anything that's just
Question.
scan. Or scan 3.5.
We're on block 2 now.
So it says squares should measure 3.4 or scant 3.5. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
So which should it be?
They're the
Same.
same. That's the same measurement. One's in decimals and one's in description.
And a scan is just if you move your needle over like once or something.
Well, this is when you're cutting it.
cutting it.
When
this
you're
is
cutting
cutting,
it.
never
So
mind.
if you're
I got
looking
it.
at your ruler and, you know, instead of cutting it on the outside of the line, you cut it on the inside of the line. It's just the teeniest bit smaller than 3.5 inches. That's what works. Okay, or 3.4. When you do that, and then you have the template in the template section, and this template, this little guy actually works. So cut him out and use him, and then you cut out your blocks. There's no real secret to cutting these out, and sew them to the square. And if you mind the size of the square, it should work. Now, if you want to cut it out bigger and see, and then trim it down if I'm not right, you could do that, and then you won't have it too small. But I think if you cut it that way, and it's really not that bad cutting it that way. It's just a matter of thinking about it a little bit differently than you have been thinking about measurements. So it should work, but do write it down so you don't forget. And then when you sew these together, I sew them. The easy way to do that is opposite sides. Okay, for those of you who aren't used to piecing, you do the opposite sides first, and then you do the opposite sides again, and then you get it, then it goes together very nicely, and you have the bigger square there. Now, this one,